that jury selection has to be pretty critical.
Absolutely. It's like you're picking the decider of your case. And you don't know these people from Adam. You don't know what their history has been. You don't know what their political beliefs are. You don't know what their religious beliefs are. You don't know any of that stuff. And sometimes that becomes hilarious because of things that happen in the courtroom, and you really quickly learn what somebody's beliefs are. But
do you have an example? Like, because you're
I do have an example. I won't tell names, but we were down. I was really worried about this case. It was a death case, and my client didn't cause it. It was just, somebody fell off of a roof, in essence. And so they sued my client, and we were in this courtroom, and it was a big issue, big sad case. It was nothing you could do. And sometimes lawyers go a little too far in argument, and you get lost. You can see, I should pull it back here because I'm going where I shouldn't go. So we had a jury, and I worried about the jury because they weren't well educated. This was a complicated engineering matter. I was very worried about the jury, but they were so freaking smart. I mean, they were smart. This jury was smart. They understood it all immediately. They knew within the first 30 minutes, but you don't know that while it's going on. So we are listening to the closing argument of the plaintiff, and there are 12 jurors, and I am kind of behind and beside the plaintiff who's arguing, and he got lost, and he started talking about people from that area and how they don't do well, and we don't have many good people from this area. Well, you're talking to 12 people who are from that area, and I'm thinking, what is he thinking?
Where is he going with this?
These people, what are you talking about? And you could tell they're all looking around. They look at me, and I went and kind of did that confused look. And then he said, well, now, wait a minute, because he could see they're uncomfortable. He said, wait a minute. I'm not talking about him walking on water. Only one person ever did that, and all 12 heads turned to me. I mean, what do you do? So I kind of just nodded, like, keep going, like just nodded. And they turned all 12 heads back to him, and he said, and he's not here, he's dead. And they all looked at me, and I thought, we are in the Bible Belt. These people are looking to me to see if I think God is dead, Jesus is dead. And I shook my head. And they all 12 turned back. It was the funniest thing. Not because of the topic or the case, but because the guy got lost, and he's saying things without thinking about what you're saying to this jury in the Bible Belt. And the jury understands he's lost, but they want to make sure I'm not agreeing with what he's saying. And so, one of my associate was with me, leaned over and said, Debbie, are you talking to the jury? I said, I can't help it. They all keep looking at me. It was really funny. But the bottom line is, I knew immediately what they were thinking. I'm from Paducah, Kentucky. I know immediately what they're all thinking. And I know they want to be offended by it, but they also knew he didn't mean anything he was saying. He was lost. He was trying to get his way back to the argument because he had veered off in a way he shouldn't have. And they got that, but they just, they were just holding me accountable too. It was really funny. So there are things people do that make you know exactly what they're thinking through the voir dire, and also sometimes through the trial.